Bartez Wilkins, Stephanie Zionis, Tiffany Wunderlich, Shamari Williams, and Gabriel Woodson. We are the Team Dream Creators. Our group unifying concept is the next big thing. Our iMovie theme is film strip. Enjoy our podcast.
3D films have become very popular in the world of film, due mostly to its incorporation in James Cameron's film, Avatar. By using 3D effects, the audience feels as if they are actually in the movie, and experiencing what is going on. With the use of 3D glasses and special effects, a film steps up from a typical one-sided story to an actual experience for all of those who view it.
While 3D has continued to evolve the moviegoer's experience, the future of film might make even more of an impact than just seeing elements of a movie surrounding you, but might also help you experience all of the other senses in the movie by using 4D film.
4D movies would contain effects that would simulate smells, feelings, lighting, and sight. In order to create the atmosphere that the film is aiming towards, a theater would need to be equipped with water jets, special lighting, smell machines, fans, special seating, and other effects.
Due to moviegoers' positive reactions to 3D films, it is believed that they would be even more popular in the future on a screen.
If the specific modifications would be for a 4D theater, they are not common, though, over time, there is expected to be more and more of them as technology becomes cheaper and more people become interested on new technology and experiences.
4D films may very well be the next big thing in the film industry.
The next big thing in the recording industry is Pro Tools. Pro Tools is a rare example of a technology that absolutely dominates an industry, says entertainment.howstuffworks.com. It was created by a company called DigiDesign, which in turn is owned by a music equipment company called Avid. The collection of companies have their products for sale on Avid's main website, avid.com, and other retailers all over the internet. Pro Tools is a high-end system and has programs and equipment that works together and for all kinds of different music styles or different recording situations. Things like voiceovers, jingles, or even movies. You can record great productions if you have the very basic setup all the way up to their most elaborate setup. There are all kinds of options and ways you can record, from having live instruments and vocals, to mixing and editing, to finalizing the audio interface. It is, in a way, like an external sound card. It is able to convert analog signals into digital signals that a computer can understand. The back of the interface is where you plug in microphones, electric guitars, and MIDI controllers, and the front of it has all the controls and knobs for controlling the sound and levels of all the things you have plugged into the back of the box. The other pieces you can purchase are soundboards with buttons and knobs to have a hands-on way to control the sounds and levels. However, it is possible to do everything with just your mouse and keyboard. Also, with the higher-end models, they have internal PCI cards to boost the computer's processing. These are set prices, and this makes getting a setup high in price. Which one of these systems would you want to pay for? Well, what kind of recording are you going to be doing? If you have a smaller home studio, then you would go with something like the Pro Tools LE or the M-Powered system. This will cost you around $100 to $350 and will give you all the basics for recording, mixing, and editing. If you have a full-on recording studio, then you would want to be using something like the HD3 SL system. With this, you will have lots of options and capabilities to mix, edit, and record. Your clients will have awesome records. You need to make sure your computer meets the minimum requirements for the software you get, however. The bigger the package, the more computer will need to be capable of running everything correctly. Once you have decided on which system to purchase, there are several different places you can go. One actual rock-in retailer has them, and this is Guitar Center. However, online there are many retailers. You can search Pro Tools in your search engine, and many websites will come up with who sell them, or you can go straight to avid.com and buy everything you need there. Once you get your system all set up and know what comes next, start recording with the next big thing in the recording industry.
Hi, I'm Shamari Williams, and I believe that 4D movies will be the next big thing in the entertainment industry. "4D movies are becoming more and more popular every day. A lot of theme parks even use 4D production for simulated attractions. 4D movies are beginning to take over the theaters in South Korea with the help of the CJ Group and their 4DX system. The CJ Group is working on a deal with a popular American cinema company to bring 4D movies to the States. In the next 4 to 5 years, starting with big cities like Los Angeles and New York, CJ Group will be upgrading more than 200 American theaters for moviegoers to witness the 4D experience.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Woodson. Ever wonder where 3D movies are going from here? Say you walk into a theater to watch a 3D movie. You put on the 3D glasses, but no matter where you sit in the theater, you always see the front of any object, although it's in 3D. That is because you are only getting half of the 3D experience. You see the depth change, but there's no change in the 3D perspective. With emerging technology, true 3D can be experienced with holograms. Now, this technology is great for displays of advertisement and teleconferencing. But for 3D films, you will only get perspective change, but very little change in depth. My hypothesis is, with the merge of these two technologies, you will be able to achieve true 3D in a theater setting. Now you will have the same experience you received from a Broadway play and Avatar, for whatever movie is willing to kick out the money to do this kind of production. Productions will now require a dome full of 288 cameras that will be green screened out. This will require building 3D environments within the computer, but will give the director more freedom to do what he wants within that space.